Yo, what's up everybody? It's Isai back with another video. Thank you for joining me again on this journey. And I'm super excited to be making content for y'all and really just kind of being able to find myself in the process. So today we'll be doing the Q&A that I was talking about in my last video. I posted some, posts on Instagram and people gave me some questions, some comments, and we're here to answer them. So stay tuned and I appreciate all the love and support.
Get into the linebacker. Ain't no get to the secondary. We're doing that shit right now. Hey, let me get dog, 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
Showing love for the culture, we ain't worried about the drama. Got the flag flying out the front, my llama screaming. 685 when you speak. 685.
All right, y'all, for our first question, we have, what do you miss about Cali? What do you miss about California? For those of you who don't know, I'm born and raised in LA County, Los Angeles, California, Pacoima, California specifically. And I'm out here in Morehead, Kentucky, playing football for for Morehead State University. One thing I miss about California for sure, and people talk about all the time, and I know it probably gets overplayed, but the weather. The lowest it'll get in California during the winter time is maybe 65 degrees, 50 if it's a bad day. It's the fall in Morehead out here in Kentucky. It's fall in Kentucky. We already had a 40-degree day the other day. My window and my door were all covered in ice. Had to push it open just to get to my class. So we ball. Definitely gotta be the weather, no doubt. Next question, how was the recruiting process? I'm fortunate enough to have gone through 2. So I went through the high school, going from high school to D1 and going from JUCO to D1. I know this person specifically who asked it, so I'm gonna answer the JUCO question. Honestly, bro, we get slept on. It sucks, but as a JUCO athlete, the moment you have that JUCO kind of stamp on you, you kind of get blackballed a little bit. There's a negative connotation instantly attached to your name. So you have to work a little extra harder than anybody else would. I visited a lot of D3s, a lot of D2s, a lot of NAIAs before I even got a call from a D1. And then I got a call from a D1, Coastal Carolina specifically, and unfortunately that didn't work out. So definitely was getting ready to commit to a D2 out in Texas, and I think a couple of days before I wasn't assigned, I got a call from Morehead State, got a call from Drake, and I got a call from Valpo, which are all D1 FCS schools, and instantly I knew, all right, this is where I'm meant to be. So I signed and committed and signed to Morehead, and the rest is history. So I think the biggest thing is just learning patience. I mean, you're the man in high school, you're the man in JUCO, and the moment you kind of get that title stripped from you, it's a little hard to bounce back. So definitely gotta be versatile, you gotta be patient, and you gotta be a chameleon. You gotta adapt to so many different atmospheres. So definitely. This question is, where is Morehead? I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll be so transparent right now. Until I was offered, I did not know Morehead existed. I'm not gonna lie. It's in Eastern Kentucky. Yeah, I am 3 hours ahead from where I was back in LA. It's 2:06 a.m. here, and it's 11:06 p.m. back at home. So it is on the East Coast technically. Eastern Standard Time is the time out here. But yes, Morehead is in the state of Kentucky, and it's a trip. It's a trip. You kind of learn to love the city and the people in it, so definitely. All right, so this one isn't a question, it's a comment. It says, been watching you since GSA, big dog. Loved watching your journey, which I can appreciate. I know this person personally as well. We had some battles, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely easier to kind of step into your own light when you're fighting, and definitely I think the people around you are the ones that make you great. It's easy to be good on your own, but it takes a community, it takes people challenging you every single day to make you better, to make you great. It's a war in the trenches. So definitely one of the best O-linemen I've ever faced. He's at a Power 5 school, so forever grateful to have faced somebody like him. Definitely gave me a test of strength. I have another comment. I wasn't gonna add it, but I know my teammates would gas me if they saw this. So, all right, so we do have another comment It said, Isai, you've grown so much since high school. You're huge. Take care. This is actually from one of my old high school teachers. He was also the track coach. Yeah, definitely helped me through a lot of, tough times. I was bullied a lot in high school, verbally, not physically, but more so verbally. I was told a lot of things that, people don't really want to hear about themselves, about their body, about the way they might have acted. Obviously, I wasn't the most mature kid. There were a lot of dark times that I really needed somebody to talk to, and this teacher was always there for me. So when people reach out to you, you got to take the help. You got to understand that you're not alone. You never will be alone. And if ever you feel that way, just look next to you and somebody's going to be there for you. This man says, whoa, big man, drop the upper body routine. I'm not the biggest I've been. I've been bigger before. And, obviously during the season, we can't really lift the way we want to. We're doing a lot of cardio, so we're losing a lot of muscle mass, a lot of, obviously, fat with all the running, all the equipment. So during the off season, I'll probably do a video on that. But yeah, right now, big dog, I'm not in the best shape of my life. So, hey, take what you can. This person says, favorite teammate of all time. Now, I don't know if they're saying that I'm their favorite teammate or if they're asking me. So to this person, I'll say, if you're telling me that I'm your favorite teammate, I appreciate you. Day one. But if you're asking me to name my favorite teammate, it's tough because I love all my teammates. But yeah, no, it's definitely between two of my closest friends, Rashad McKenzie back at Alamany, and then Jaden Thompson back at Valley. Two of my dogs, man. D lineman. Jaden Thompson is back at West Florida, University of West Florida. He's an Argo. And my boy Rashad McKenzie, aka Duty, is at Wazoo, Washington State. He's a Cougar. So yeah, man, super blessed to have had these guys by my side. And favorite teammate goes so much farther than just being friends. Getting to play alongside them, learning a lot from them, and just being able to be yourself around them and play to the standard that you set for each other. Really cool, and I had a great experience with these guys, lining up on the defensive side of the ball. So super excited, super blessed. This question comes from one of my JUCO teammates back at Valley. He says, why 99? What happened to 55? Miss you, brother. Miss you too, big dog. I hope you're doing well. Honestly, bro, 99 was my number. 55, if you know JUCOs, sometimes you kind of slack on things. Our JUCO head coach wasn't really the best when it came to consistency with certain things. Kind of messed up. We ordered new jerseys and they didn't have a 99 for my second year. So I kind of had to switch it up, and I got 55, Junior Seau, one of the best, if not the best linebackers of all time, of Samoan descent, SoCal native as well, went to USC. I'm a D lineman, but I wanted to kind of capture that essence, and just kind of gave me confidence to play my tail off, and balled out back at LA Valley, All-American, All-State, All-Conference for the JUCO realm of football. And so yeah, 55 is always going to be a number that I hold close to me, but 99 is really who I am in my heart. So yeah, I'm back at 99 out here in Moorhead, and hopefully we can make some memories happen in that number for sure. And last but certainly not least, any inspirations and aspirations for the future? Can't wait to see it. Well, it means the world that I have your support and that you're waiting to see what I got going on in the future. That's awesome, and I really appreciate it. As for inspirations, football-wise, probably Anthony Munoz and Junior Seau, like I said earlier. Mexican-American and the Samoan-American, really making their names known. They're Hall of Famers, you know what I'm saying? And for my ethnic background to be represented in the NFL Football Hall of Fame, it's awesome. I get to be, hopefully one day, next in line for that. But you got to take it day by day. Rome wasn't built in a day. As for in my personal life, when it comes to what it takes to be a man, definitely my dad and my grandfather. To be able to see what hard work and dedication can get you in this country. My grandpa came to this country at a really young age, younger than I am, significantly younger. Might I add, I'm 20, so do the math. It wasn't really the best atmosphere for us. For him to build that foundation, put all 11 of his kids through college, and still love his wife to this day. Show that love day in and day out. That's the kind of man I want to be. For him to set that example for my dad, who now sets that example for me and the rest of my cousins, means the world. To carry the Bettis name as a young man, out here striving to obtain greatness just like they did. It's a heavy weight, but it's a weight I'll carry all day, every day. I love my last name. I love what it represents. I love what I represent, what they represented in the past, and it's my turn now. As for aspirations for the future, when it comes to football, I want to take it as far as I can. I've been told all my life that I can do what I want to do when I want to do it, so long as my heart's in it and so long as I'm grinding and making sure that I'm working hard at it. I want to be in the NFL. I want to be an NFL football player, the best. I want to be in the upper echelon, the 1%. And, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough. You know, this is a little bump in the road. It's just a small journey. But, you know, we're going to get through it. As for my personal life, one day I want to be a father. I want to have kids of my own. I want them to find something that they're passionate about. I want them to find something that they love. It doesn't have to be football. It doesn't have to be sports, art, music, whatever the case may be. I want to be that dad that goes to every game, every competition, every show. I want to be the loudest dude in the stands. If it is football, I want to be there with my son on his senior night, or with my daughter as she, you know, goes to prom. I'm going to be the best dad in the world. And it starts now. Right now is the foundation. You know, building my traits, my characteristics, everything that I can bring to the table. That's what's most important to me, is the kind of man that I am in my relationship and in the world, really. I have a beautiful girlfriend. Her name is Jasmine, as you all know. She's the most brilliant woman I've ever met in my life, and that's saying something. The qualities that we both bring to the table, I think that, you know, there's something very special there. Super excited to see where this goes. I love Jasmine, and I think the biggest thing is just, you know, supporting her in her endeavors just like she supports me. So, yeah. Made it to the end of this video. I just want to say thank you very much. I really appreciate it. All the love and support is felt, whether you're in California or in Kentucky, or wherever you may be. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to drop every Sunday. I think that's going to be the schedule for the rest of the channel until further notice. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all soon.